I'm Mallory O'Meara.
And I'm Brea Grant.
And we do reading glasses.
That's right, we do a podcast called Reading Glasses, but also I'm a director and I make horror movies.
And I'm an author and I write women's history. I am inspired by women in the horror genre because women have been making horror since horror was invented. The first sci-fi horror novel was written by a woman. Women have always been in this genre, and I get really, really excited about women's history. So learning about them, being able to tell their stories is so exciting to me, and it is really inspiring to see women doing shit.
I'm inspired by horror because I think it is a genre in which you can tell all kinds of stories, and there's so many different facets of horror. You can have funny horror, you can have body horror, and I think it's a really great time because we're telling all sorts of different kinds of stories within the horror community in creative, interesting ways that we haven't even seen up until this point. I just think it's a really great time to be in horror.
It really is. My first book is called Lady from the Black Lagoon, Hollywood Monsters and the Lost Legacy of Milicent Patrick. It is the story of Milicent Patrick, who designed the creature from the Black Lagoon.
I have directed a couple of horror movies. The last one was called Torn Hearts. It's about country singers who go and try to get a famous country singer to do a song with them, and bad things happen. And I also directed a dark comedy / kind of horror about nurses stealing organs in the black market called 12-Hour Shift. You can get either of those right now.
Extremely good. I'm writing my first horror novel. It's called The Night Side. I'm still writing it though, so I'm not going to pitch it too hard. But it will hopefully be out within the next year and a half. At the library, the bookstore.
Oh, library, bookstore. You can find mine on any place you would rent movies.
Also the library, though.
And the library also carries it. Yeah. Hulu for 12-Hour Shift, and I believe Amazon for Torn Hearts if you don't want to pay for either of them. Yeah.